No niin, tervetuloa takaisin taas tän aivan älyttömän hauskan pelin pari ja me ollaan yhä täällä komerossa, mutta hei, jatketaan nyt eteenpäin. Sanoks jotain? Eikö? Noniin, sanoks se nyt jotain?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope. Mennään alas. Mitä liian täällä sit onkaan? Punainen valo. Ei sitä saa sammutettua. No, mennään tänne. Täällä on auto.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Nimenomaan.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Niinpä.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Nimenomaan.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! Nailed. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Mitä?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
Anna minun herätä.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Kuka ajattelee tommoin unissa? Anna minun painaa
I want
nappeja.
my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
No.
I am okay.
Jep. Joko? Nope. Fuck.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Nyt tuli hulluksi.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mitä?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
No niin.
Although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Hey.
Very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Juoksi. Kiva hei. Mitä meille kävi? Kuoltiinko myö? What? I'm alive.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
No niinpä,
He had
ihan
never been
hirveetä.
trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no
Itse
longer had the
sekunteja
ability
vaan.
to tell.
Dude,
But the
kato
one thing he
kelloa.
knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Vai onko?
Here it comes.
Mitä tapahtuu? Ei se vastauksen piti tulla. Ei. Ei. Vastaukset.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Kaikki on niin confusing. Tietokoneet. Menkää pois. Saa mukaan. Vitu hulluksi. Tää peli on oikeesti hyvin sekaava. Niinku minunkin mielen kannalta. Ei. Ei tietokoneet. Älkää tehkö tätä minulle. Joo. Paina nappeja. Nappeja. Please, paina nappeja. Input received. Päästä minut pois. Ovet. Mikään ei aukea. Tämä ovi. Ei. Ei, pahat koneet, menkää pois päältä. Pasianssi. Se saa olla. Pasianssi on hyvä. Mikä ovi ei aukee?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ei. Mie en kestä tätä.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Voi olla. Voi olla, että
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. Giddy but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Vai otinko? Niin voisin... Joo, mennään tänne.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not sure, Anthony, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Yeah.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why,
Kyllä.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
No, näytä.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
En.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
En. Na.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
The pen is... Okei, no mennään. Tän kerran. Kuuntelen
Oh,
sinulta.
thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Okay.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time.
Joo.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
No
Don't you
nimenomaan.
see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Ei.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Nope. 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 Kuinka kertaa me pitää mennä tän ohi? Nope. Okei, mennään sinne sitten. Oi, vielä kerran. Noin. Täällä on 2 ovea. Kumpaa minä menen? No okei, mennään tänne näin. Pam. Nyt se lataa. Mitä se lataa?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Ui, mitä täällä on?
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Kuinka
If we
kaunista.
just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Kuinka kaunista. Vitsi, tästä tulee kylmiä väreitä. So beautiful. Like this if you cry everything. Ja ylilaidan ei. Okei, nyt mennään tonne. So beautiful. Mien kestä. Pakko päästä pois.
No, wait. Where are you going?
No, pois. Kato kun... En minä halua olla tuolla enää.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Niin, nimenomaan. Minä haluan kuolla. Eiku, no okei, tuo kuulosti hyvin väärältä.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Goodbye, good girl. Goodbye. Minä en halua elää enää.
No!
What?
Oh, thank God you lived.
Hei,
You had me worried there for a moment.
uudestaan.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Niin. Minä en kestä tätä hulluutta.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can
Ei.
you do that for me?
Ei.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Kyllä.
You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were
Kyllä.
literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Kyllä.
Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Ei, älä nyt
But I guess that was too much to ask.
Älä
It
masennu.
looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well,
Älä
this one is
masennu.
yours.
Älä masennu.
Is
Ai,
it over? It's going to restart, isn't it?
tuo sattu.
I'm going back.
I'm going back. Jäi vähän tulemaan. Tää on niin eeppinen peli. Mä oon kuvannut vissiin 5 jaksoa tätä putkeen nyt. Tää on niin hyvää. Tää on niin mielenkiintoinen. Vai loppuuko tämä sittenkään?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility?
Ei tätä
He had never
taas.
been trained for that. No.
Ja paina vahingossa oveen
This
kiinni.
couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
Kyllä.
In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley
out.
waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Jos tuntuu, että kukaan ei tuu
Now
puhumaan
it's
minulle tää
just
näin.
a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Ei, taas vastaus oli tulossa. Ilkeä mies.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Mitä? Ui. Toinen inputti. Siis voiks me kerätä noin niinku? Ui. Eihän me oo tämmösen tilanteen vielä päässytkään.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okei, sun mieleksi. Mut minä haluun tästä oikealle. Ihan hölmö.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Kyllä. Ei minun vessaa. Ei minulla hätää. Hätää. Ei tää muu. Ui.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Niinpä. Mitä se oli? Mikä se oli? Ei. Ei.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no. No, this is what he was going to do instead.
Oliko se tää? Kuulis mi väärin? 284... Eikö se ollut näin? Oliko se 5?
Yet incredibly,
Yeah.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct
Ui, sulla on
code
kamera.
by sheer luck. Amazing.
Mitä?
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
En. Minä lähen. I'm out. On pakko taas. Has hes his. Uhe himahi. Dehimaho. Ei täällä oo mitään. Kävelin pimeätä nurkkaa päin semmoinen. Joo, punainen nappula. This is scary. Punainen nappula. Eihin painaa vielä toisen kerran. Haha. Repikäs siitä. Ui vitsi, tää episodi on venynyt pitkäksi. Pitää lopettaa heti, kun tää on lopettanut lataamisen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Mielenkiintoista. Mut hei, me lopetetaan jakson tähän, koska tää on venynyt ihan älyttömän pitkäksi. Toivottavasti tykkäsitte. Se on moro.